At a time when India is restructuring its armed forces to prepare for future wars, the Indian Army is quietly raising a new kind of fighting outfit, the Bhairavs. Bhairav in Sanskrit means the terrifying one or the fearsome, a fierce manifestation of Lord Shiva, representing the destroyer of evil, illusion and ego and protector from fear. So what are these Indian Army's Bhairavs?
What are Bhairav Battalions? These are not traditional infantry units and they are not classic special forces either. Instead, they are designed for a battlefield where drones, speed, information dominance and rapid escalation control matters more than sheer numbers. They are called the Bhairav Battalions, a force created to fight modern hybrid wars along India's most sensitive frontiers. The Bhairav Battalions are newly raised, modernized combat units within the Indian Army, conceptualized as part of a wider restructuring of land forces. These battalions are built around the idea that future conflicts will be fast, technology-driven, and fought in fragmented battle spaces rather than along clearly defined front lines. Unlike conventional infantry battalions, Bhairav units are leaner, more agile, and digitally integrated. They are trained to operate in smaller combat teams, capable of independent decision making, supported by real-time intelligence from drones, sensors, and network command systems. The emphasis is on mobility, precision, and adaptability, not static defense. Importantly, these battalions are being tailored to specific terrains. For instance, a Bhairav battalion raised under the Southern Command has been optimized for desert warfare. Drawing on local manpower familiar with the terrain and climate, similar terrain-specific adaptations are expected in mountain and high-altitude sectors.
Indian Army already has a large component of infantry with specialized units like the Parachute Regiment and Special Forces Battalions, previously known as Commandos. So anyone would ask, why are Bhairavs needed then? The answer lies in changed dynamics of war with our neighboring adversaries.
Why are they needed? The need for Bhairav battalions stems from changing character of warfare. India today faces adversaries who operate below the threshold of full-scale war. Through patrol clashes, limited incursions, rapid force buildups, and grey zone tactics. Traditional infantry formations designed for prolonged and linear battles are often too slow and manpower heavy for such scenarios. At the same time, special forces units are too few and too strategic to be used for continuous frontline tasks. Their mandate is deep strikes, covert operations, and strategic missions, not day-to-day border dominance. Bhairav battalions fill this crucial operational gap. They provide commanders with a force that can react quickly, strike precisely, and hold tactically important ground without triggering large-scale mobilization. They strengthen deterrence by ensuring that India can respond swiftly and proportionately to any localized provocation. In effect, these battalions give Army more options on the escalation ladder between routine patrols and full conventional deployment.
A key point of clarity. Bhairav battalions are not special forces. They are not meant to replace them. So how are these different from the special forces?
How are they different from special forces? Special forces units are elite, highly specialized formations designed for covert, high-risk strategic missions such as deep penetration raids, sabotage, and cross-border operations. Their strength lies in secrecy, surprise, and limited but decisive use. Bhairav battalions, by contrast, are designed for open, sustained, and visible operations in contested areas. They are meant to dominate ground, deter adversaries, and respond rapidly to emerging threats. While they borrow certain capabilities such as drone integration, advanced surveillance, and flexible tactics, their role remains firmly within the tactical to sub-operational spectrum. In simple terms, special forces strike deep and disappear. Bhairav battalions deploy forward and stay.
This distinction allows the army to preserve special forces for critical missions, while Bhairav units handle the evolving realities of frontline modern warfare and become the Indian Army's first line of response.
How will they be deployed in future operations? Looking ahead, Bhairav battalions are expected to become the first line of response in future border contingencies. Whether it is a sudden intrusion, a rapid build-up across the line of actual control, or a limited tactical engagement, these units will be among the first to move. Their operational employment will include rapid reinforcement of threatened sectors, conducting limited offensive actions to regain tactical advantage, operating alongside drones, loitering munitions, and real-time intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance networks, acting as key ground elements within future theatre commands. By combining speed, technology, and terrain-specific expertise, Bhairav battalions enable the Indian Army to control space and time on the battlefield. They are designed to absorb shocks, impose cost on the adversary, and prevent local incidents from escalating into a wider conflict. In essence, they reflect a shift in Indian military thinking from reactive defense to persistent, forward-oriented deterrence.
The Bhairav battalions may not grab headlines like missiles or fighter jets, but they could prove decisive in how India fights and prevents the next war. Agile, modern, and forward deployed, they are built for conflicts India is most likely to face.